The king is back. I've got the low ELO bunders coming very soon. Don't worry, you clicked on the right video. It's time to address the elephant in the room. I said I was gonna upload more frequently because I was starting a new job, right? The new job, I work 4 hours a day. Plenty of time. Turns out the training takes forever and I'm working 10 hours a day. Not that 10 hours a day is a crazy amount, but between that and being gone last weekend, leaving my house at 6 and getting home at 6, it's frankly tough to find the time. I really wanna upload. I really do love it. And don't worry, I've been doing a lot of things in the background. I got new editing software. I guess you don't care about that much, but I also got OBS that's gonna record my screen. No more stretch res. I know you're gonna miss it, but I say that, but hopefully no more stretch res. Also, most importantly, I have about a list of 20 video ideas I really want to do. Great ideas, perfect ideas, but they involve you. If you want the chance to be in a video or to play me or to just talk to me honestly on a personal level, so we don't have to respond back and forth on YouTube comments, join the Discord. I make no money doing this. This isn't even a plug. Just join the Discord. I need an array of different ranks. I need all sorts of different people in there. It's not just for the low ELO bums like myself. So if you could join, that would be very much appreciated. Don't worry though, the training for the job does end very soon. So I will be way more consistent. I had to get that out of the way. I know a lot of people are, where are you at? Where are you at? You said you were gonna upload more. I know. Honest mistake. Without further ado, let's get to it. I won't spoil it for you, but game one's a bit of a could have been game. It's still good though. The ending would have just watch. Also, by the way, still in stretch res, did not have the occasion to learn OBS or the editing software yet, so we're still on the old shit right now. We will improve though. I have it installed. Again, I haven't had time for anything, man. So anyways, we play as black. Thank God, plays King Pawn. We go ahead and play Caro Kann. The typical, and this is the most, or at least for me, the simplest Caro Kann form there is. Just the, exchange variation. I'm learning. It is the simplest, but it's also my least favorite. I don't know past take what I'm supposed to do. So we just go out with the bishop, develop regularly. He pushes a knight out, we defend our pawn. He brings another knight out, we bring out another bishop. I like bringing out bishops before the knights. I used to play, because when you're learning, they always tell you bring out your knights, and which, yeah, probably I'd play more sound if I did that, but I get bored. It turns into the 4 knights game every single time I do it. I think that's what it's called, where he has both his knights, like he does right now, actually. He has both his knights out. If I just brought both my knights out, then it's just, I don't like playing. It's no fun. I like the bishops. Love the bishops. Anyways, he takes, we go ahead and pin the knight, which I don't know was the greatest idea, especially with this check here. We just block. He now takes this. We bring our bishop back, worsen it a little bit. I didn't want to mess up the pawn structure. Oh yeah, we worsen our bishop, but we take his pawn. He brings down his knight. We can't take it. And you would notice here, it's fine though, because even with these 2 attackers, it's fine because I don't know if he realizes the bishop can also still go backwards. So if he were to take it with, say, the knight, we could just take it back with the bishop and then we're all good. We don't have to worry about throwing the queen in there. Unless we, want to. But we go ahead and bring out a knight. He now pins 2 pieces. Getting worse for us. We're pinning to the queen, we're pin to the king. We go ahead and castle to relieve the pin. He castles back. We decide to ask the bishop what it wants to do. He completely ignores the bishop question and just takes my knight. I take with the bishop that I was talking about earlier that we could take with. And now he double stacks on the queen, also attacking this absolutely stranded poor little bishop out here. So we have a lot of issues going on. This is pinned, and he's attacking this. So we just decide to take this bishop here, and then he can take that bishop, and we trade out. We worsen this pawn structure for sure, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like that's best, honestly. I hate this. Maybe there is a better move. Just bringing this bad boy back. That's probably it right there. I don't know. But then he takes this bishop for free. No, he doesn't. I'm thinking too much. I don't know. We decided to do this. It can't be that bad. We just traded bishops. We trade bishops again. He takes back with knight. Oh my god, I skipped forward too much. Okay, whatever. It didn't really matter. We just bring the knight out. He brings his rook to attack the knight. We defend with our rook. Now he double attacks the knight. We bring the knight back. He moves the queen here, which already I'm thinking if this queen were to ever move, I don't know where to at this point in time, but if it were to ever move, then we can go here with check. You're taking a pawn for one, but also it's good to recognize these things. So I've heard. With this little pawn move, he exposed the king. I just took note of it, and I know that the only thing defending this pawn is the queen. I'm not entirely sure what this queen move is seeking to achieve, but we just go ahead and immediately attack his pawn, and he brings down the knight. I think that's what it was trying to achieve. I can't take the knight, but we can just evenly trade the rooks. I don't have a problem with this. We just trade it out. It's fine. We go ahead and attack the knight. Now it's double attack. So now I take, and his queen can't take back. But he comes and defends it with his rook. We push up the queen. He takes the pawn that was challenged earlier. We go ahead and take back with the knight. Now he moves the rook out of the way, which is an absolute throw, by the way. Because that whole thing I was just talking about, where the rook backs up this attack, because before, with the rook here, we'll just go back. With the rook here, if takes, you know what I mean? So we would have been losing. But now that the rook is gone, we can take the knight. It's free. We're also immediately attacking the queen, who doesn't have a lot of places to go. And remember, we have this check here. So the queen now has to move somewhere, I guess here maybe, to still defend this pawn. But the queen has to move somewhere. And this is where I was saying it's a bit of a could have been game, because he moves right here. And bear in mind, check this timeout. It's 6:08. He moves, it's 5:19. He gave me almost a full minute to think. So I basically came up with the plan. I had already recognized this check, so I knew I was going to use that. But the plan wasn't completely hatched out, and I hadn't moved yet, because if you move here, this is now mate, by the way. So you better know what your follow-up moves are going to be. If you commit to this, I mean, you're in trouble if you don't know what to do next. But let's just go through exactly what I thought. And this is as far as I had gotten. I hadn't gotten all the way to what would inevitably be the end, but I knew there was something here. If I go here with check, if he moves here, it's just mate because of the piece coordination here. If he moves here, it's just mate. So I'm going to assume he sees that and move here. And then we can move here with check. We have to keep on checking. Again, this is now checkmate on us. So we have to figure it out. It's a puzzle that must be solved. Ideally before you move, which is what I was trying to do when he let me burn almost a minute thinking. So the king has one spot to move, has to move back over. Now, that's as far ahead as I had thought. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think of this until I went over it, just looking back at it. Like, how would I finish the game? If I ever don't get to finish a game, that's pretty much the only time I like self-review. I don't use the game review, I just go through it and try to solve the puzzle. Because I'm like, I swear there was something there. And it's satisfying for me to figure it out. So, we move back, and again, king moves here, checkmate. Knight with the, oh my god, I can't do it. Knight with the queen combo is checkmate. So the king would have to move back. Now this is the move that I can't take any credit for. I did figure it out after the game, but who knows during the pressure of the game with the time. I didn't watch the game review and see the best move to play. I like to think about it and try to solve it myself. So I did find the move, but I can't say definitively I would have found it in the game. That would be just a blatant lie. But this is the move. Look at this. Here. Has to take with the rook. Smother. If I could have gotten that, oh my, that's a clip and a half right there. I'm so pissed he didn't let me play it out. Fucker. Now game 2 we play as black again, and once again we play a very similar opening. And once again, I don't know if I have the best opening when they do the take. It's wishy-washy. We go ahead and move a knight up. He defends with the pawn. And then we move our pawn up. And he defends with the knight. And if you would notice, open your eyes here. A fancy little opening. He has 2 bishops out and 2 knights. We have a knight and bishop and a few pawns out to summarize what just happened. But if you notice, because he moved this pawn up, this bishop's hanging. Well, guess who doesn't see it? Fucking me, man. But that's okay. This is a euphemism for life right here. Sometimes you make a happy little accident. You just have to trade it out. And it ends up working out for you in the long run. And you'll see what I mean later on. Just stand by. Put the seatbelt on. Let me drive for a second. Hang on. He castles. We go ahead and move the bishop out. We're asking for a trade. And you may be asking, why do we want to trade here? Well, one, this bishop's not as good. I think. Am I right? This bishop's worse than him? If he takes here, we have the queen here. Which, again, the happy little accident, I guess I will spoil a little bit of it. You see what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So, if he takes here, we go here, and then he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He does take here. And we do take there. You can see what's brewing up now, buddy. Until we realize... Oh, he threw the game. I have my queen in my hand. I'm like, whoa. There's a fucking horse there, man. There's a horse protecting the square. He's not even worried about it. He's out here pinning my king, not even batting an eye. So we go to move the knight up. And here's the rationale behind this. This is again a little bit of hope. This is a little bit of, actually, we don't call it hope chess anymore. We call it mind reading. It's a little bit of mind reading. We go here, offer a trade. He takes with his knight. We take his knight. Now we put pressure on this pony. Where's it gonna go? Huh? Where's it? Is it going to go over here? If it goes over here, we win the game. So this is the idea. We move the knight. He doesn't have to take. We want him to take. And by the way, his knight doesn't really have a lot of squares that are good for it anyways. I mean, back's never good. So he's more than likely gonna take. He does. We take with the pawn, and then he moves here. And I'm gonna be honest, I still don't think he sees it. The way he's playing, I don't think he notices. I think that horse was there by coincidence. I don't think that was there to protect that piece. Because if he knew that it was there to protect that piece, then he probably wouldn't have moved it here and essentially pinned his own knight to mate. If that's what you could say. I mean, he pinned it to the pawn that forces mate. So I don't think he knows at this point. However, we can't look too far upfield. Not that it would really matter, but if he were to ever, I don't know, do something smart, move the pawn down, we would be in trouble because of this whole thing. Maybe not trouble. I guess we do have this pawn also attacking. Maybe not trouble then. But he is encroaching on our shit. And we also got to worry about this, fork here. We go ahead and castle and get out of the line of sight. We now are also enticing him, heavily enticing him, and mind reading that he will go here because this is damn near a royal fork. You're forking both rooks and the queen. Tell me you wouldn't take the bait. Tell me you wouldn't. It's all too juicy. We got the bait laid out. We got it all lined up. And guess what he does? He takes the bait, baby. He takes the bait. And we go up and checkmate. Next move. Bang, bang, game 3. Join the fucking Discord. I love you. And you wouldn't believe it if you hadn't seen it with your own eyes, but we once again play the take variation here. Jesus, what is it? The exchange variation. Anyways, I won't bore you with the opening. It all roughly looks the same because we're doing heavy theory over here. So yeah, we just do the same opening for sure, for sure. We bring out a knight and immediately pin ourselves to the queen. Unpin. He brings out a knight. We ask the bishop what he wants to do. He moves. We bring a knight up. A defended knight. I always like doing that. I like to get the knight out aggressively when I have just a random solo pawn up here and he doesn't have, obviously, like a knight attacking it. We bring up the knight. Now he's attacking our knight. We pin his knight. He brings down the queen. He brings down the queen. And now, if you didn't notice, we got a little over ambitious here, a little over eager, because this is now checked and this is hanging. And I'm gonna be honest, obviously this was not part of our plans at all, but we conveniently stumble into a move that works. We make it out, which is half of me playing chess anyways, but we do, this is completely stumbling into this move. I was like, oh man, he just got a free bishop. But I found this, move the knight here, block the check, protect the bishop. So it works. Until he does this next move. That would be devastating. He doesn't. Idiot. Could have absolutely tore my shit up. Well, actually, I guess then we could just take his knight, even trade. We'll be fine. Yeah, I guess that would actually work out. And then we would take back and, yeah, all right. Maybe it was better for him to move back. We go ahead and bring out the bishop, attack the knight. Now he's gonna go ahead and start pushing pieces to attack the bishop. We just go ahead and take that knight and then he takes back. We move the queen out and now we start using our noodle a little bit. This isn't, it is a little hope. Nay, not hope. This is mind reading chess. Yet again, mind reading. Don't get it twisted. If we go here, hear me out, and he were to take with this pawn, if he did, then we can move this knight to fuck all, and we can get a discovered mate? Oh, no. Okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. We would get a discovered check on him. And then if he were to take here, or we take there and he takes back with that pawn, then whatever. We move the knight. We got a queen centralized, I guess. You could say that. But it'll be fine. Well, we'll live to see another day. We just traded out 2 pieces evenly. And then I guess we would just, castle away, whatever. He decides to move the pawn down, further pressuring me to go ahead and take said knight. So I do. And he takes, how many times do I have to tell you? It's mind reading. It's not hope chess. It's mind reading. Mind reading. I know these things, man. And now guess what? Oh, this is the plan. I forgot. This is where the knight goes. Here. I just saw it. We go here. He blocks, which has got to be the dumbest course of action possible in this situation. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, probably. I would probably say this is pretty dumb. We take the free rook in the top. We're happy. We're chilling. And now he wants to kind of try to bring his little happy ass over, just hobbling over with that stupid king to try to come kill this knight. And I'm not about to let that happen. So I go ahead and line up in preparation for this, which I guess wouldn't be in time anyways, but that's okay. I think I realized after this move. Whoopsie daisy. We go ahead and castle and go ahead and give up the knight. He doesn't want to take it right away though. He instead moves his rook out. We move a pawn up. We want to try to get up there and start breaking up all this shit. Maybe still save the knight if he doesn't want to take it, which I guess he doesn't, and potentially just be able to get the queen up in there where the king is. He now checks, brings down a check. We just block with the rook. We're fine with this. Now it's getting a little dicey. What does he want to do here? Why does he want to do this? Well, I can tell you why. Because when we take open file, the king can no longer move here, which is tragic. Horrible. I think I had to take though. If he took with the bishop, I don't, or I mean, hell, he could take with the damn rook if you wanted to, whatever. I don't think it ends very well. So I think we just have to take the free material, even though it does set up his little sneaky, beaky, whatever the hell's going on. He takes a free pawn. We challenge the queen. The queen moves back. We push a random pawn up. I don't know why that was even pushed up. Now he's doubling up. He's doubling up, baby, and we are in in trouble. What do we do here? What do we do? Now, bear in mind, I don't know if he can mate me from here because the queen comes all the way down, the knight's taken. The queen comes here though. Ooh, where do we go? Here, and then down, and then up, and then we just threw a rook. Am I right? Well, he still couldn't go down though. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. No, here, and then this, okay, whatever. You get the point. He would go here, and then same thing. He's taking a rook. This is dangerous. I didn't take a rocket scientist to say it. I don't know why it took me 30 seconds to get out there. This here dangerous, okay? Jesus Christ. All right, so we move a rook out, because we're also having some threats of our own here. We just move a rook out of the way. It's to get, so the king has an escape square also, by the way. It's not just for central filing. He does move the queen there. Notice we were right. We moved the king up. No problem now. Now he goes ahead and takes the free knight. We double up the rooks. Now, look at what we're doing. Look at this. Up takes mate. Because this is watched by the queen. See? It's dangerous. So then he goes ahead and blocks this little cutoff that the vision that the queen had. We still go up and decide to start trading pieces. He doesn't want to accept the trade. We thought about a lot of the little things here, and we decide not to take his rook. I would rather have my rooks watching each other. He can take it now if he wants, whatever he wants. But if he opens up this file, we're gonna figure out a way to mate. I still don't know exactly how yet, but we're gonna figure it out. He doesn't. Well, pardon me. He does open the file. He doesn't take our pawn, which frankly I would think is worse than just taking it, because now we have this little, this is watching. We drop a rook down, and this is where things start to get real interesting. We drop the rook down. He copies us. Because he knows what's coming here. He knows to be afraid. We can no longer take here because his rook would just take back. This isn't a problem, for the king anymore. But, in case you didn't notice, this piece is pinned. It cannot come down and take, I don't know, the queen. It can't take the queen because of the pin with the rook. Now it's under check. He moves up and we go up and checkmate him.